All right, Sooner Nation, we've got some good news on the recruiting trail. Some predictions have dropped down. A couple of new prospects that some haven't heard about that I think you probably should know about. So we're going to dive into who these players are, why you need to know about them, and go from there. But before we do that, welcome to Sooner Later Sports. I'm your host, Jay. Thank y'all for pulling up to the channel. Make sure you hop in the comments and let us know your thoughts of these players as we go down the line. We've got three key ones to really talk about. You've got Darius Afalava. You've got Cade Petrizak. We're going to go Petrizak. As well as Manny Choice, wide receiver. So got two in the trenches that I think you guys definitely need to know about. We'll look at a little bit of their film and talk through what I think the Sooners are doing here and the chances of us landing them. Let's talk O-line first. We've got Darius Afalava, and Darius is out of Utah, 6'5", about 320 pounds. He's a consensus and composite 4-star, like 247 has a 4-star, about 386th in the country. On3 has him as a 3-star, about 420 in the country, and Rivals thinks he's a 4-star in general, top 200 in the nation, which is a massive discrepancy. We'll see what it looks like once he camps more. Everybody reevaluates, but Rivals has him as a 4-star, top 200, so that's pretty darn high or whatnot. Out of Lehigh, Utah, Sky Ridge High School, and when I looked at Darius, man, I was like, okay, was it about him that's gotten, Beaton Bow's attention? What's gotten the thought of, trying to push for him? And he's got some good footwork, man. He is really solid in moving, and he fits to me the bill of a Bill Beaton Bow. He fits what Bill Beaton Bow looks for an offensive lineman. Going through his footage, man, he be getting it. He be moving, he be hitting. And it appears that a lot of these players are going to have to be hitting. We like to get, hitters, which, of course, I greatly appreciate. I know you all do, too. And so we got a crystal ball that dropped down the line on him just recently. It was a few days ago. Josh McCuistion over there at On3 decided to go ahead and drop it. He's in. So Darius has put out there that, he's going to make his official visit here to Oklahoma. He is scheduled to be here on June 7th, which is pretty good. So all of these June weekends are going to be stacked up with players pulling up. And so I anticipate it being bananas the entire time. So y'all got to make sure that you keep an eye out. We'll drop some more content around that. Probably Coop. We'll get y'all some good info on him. But I think Darius is going to be a solid option and opportunity for the Sooners, especially with him pulling up in June in one of the main visits. So we'll see what happens. Hop in the comments. Let me know your thoughts on him. So let's move on to the next player. Next trench guy. We got Cade Petrizak. Then we're going to go with that again. Go with Cade Petrizak. Comes in 6'5", about 250. 255 is what he lists on his profile on X. And he's out of West Fargo, North Dakota. So a northern dude, big, strong, top 301 player in the country. On3 has him as a 4-star, top 180, right? So that's the discrepancy with there. They're very high on him early. But he's a consensus and a composite top, roughly 350 player in the country, So, and 247 has him as a composite 4-star. But what I saw about him is I went through some of his social media. He's got some, of course, the standard propaganda that you're looking for from a player of his caliber. And yeah, he likes to not only hit from his film, but he be hitting the weights, right? He's cleaning 350, benching 345, squatting 500. And he plays O-line and D-line in high school. He looks like he is a defensive line prospect, runs a 4.8 40. Not too bad, right? And like I said, he's just strong. He likes to move. He likes to hit. And the bigger thing is working on his footwork and getting him going. And so I like what I saw out of him. Parker Thune dropped a future cast on him pretty early. We hadn't really heard about him, but this future cast was right after Cade had dropped his top 4, which includes Kansas State, Nebraska, Wisconsin, and Oklahoma. So the Sooners are in there in the mix. I just didn't realize that we had a chance. Like I said, I hadn't heard about him before. Now, this was one of those sneaky recruitments He's been around, and the team has, gave him an offer back in January. And it appears that there's a relationship built, but I had no clue about, us really pursuing him. And it looks like we've got a chance. And so I noticed that a lot of the the class of 25 kids have started following him or whatnot. So that tells me, there's a chance that Oklahoma really is in the mix. So make sure y'all check him out. Hop in the comments, give me your thoughts. Now we got to move on to the last guy. We got to move on to our Emmett Jones recruitment, right? Now we know at the wide receiver position, we've got a few guys that we're after. And one, it looks like that we may get our hands on is going to be Manny Choice. 6'4", 190, another giant at wide receiver. I know. We love to get the big guys. He's a consensus and composite 4-star as well. He's a composite 3-star, consensus 4-star. My apologies. On 3 has him ranked 250th in the country. They're very high on him early. And 247 doesn't have him listed nationally. He's about 400 for them. But giant kid, 6'4", roughly just under 200 pounds. But he's got a nice offer sheet. I mean, he's got the USCs of the world. He's got, Missouri, Nebraska, Ole Miss, Arkansas, Colorado, Tennessee, Texas A&M, Clemson. So he has a really good offer sheet. Utah. A lot of schools are actually very interested in him, in his size and his ability. And so when I saw it, I was like, okay, there must be something there. He runs track. He does hurdles, 110 meter as well as 300. So, okay, makes sense. And he has an official visit scheduled for June 21st. So he'll be here for that Champion Barbecue weekend, the bigger weekend in June for Oklahoma. And I sense that because that weekend's going to be so ginormous, Oklahoma actually has a chance with him, right? He'll probably be one. He's out of Lancaster, Texas. So him. And there'll be one more receiver I know that we're going to get our hands on. I'm not sure who, but we've got a few in the chamber, and I'm hoping that, we're able to find a way to win, one, if not two of these big 5-star wide receivers. But I know that they're anticipating a visit. When I get some more details on those visits, I'll definitely drop a video for you on that. But I want to get y'all some quick info on these guys. Hop in the comments. Let us know your thoughts, how y'all feeling about these recruits and the chance of landing them. If you made it this far, like the content, please hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. Love for y'all to join this family of college football fans, talking all OU recruiting on this channel, and having a blast doing it. All right. We will have some more videos talking about some players. Check out some of these others here on the screen, and we'll talk soon. Peace.